with Moonbean Gems Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your Sagittarius September reading today. So for those of you who have been following me, welcome back. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to share and to also comment on any of the videos, or let me know what resonates, what doesn't. For those of you who are new to my channel, I literally have only been doing this for about a month on YouTube, so this is my second month going into second month now. Basically I read intuitively, so the messages are not necessarily what the card meeting is. Chances are they usually could be, but then I also kind of get other, I guess, messages through other ways, just feelings, things I hear, feel, whatever. Also, keep in mind my readings are timeless, so if something doesn't resonate right now, it could possibly resonate in a couple weeks, or like even a couple months, right? So we're all on different continuums, so keep that in mind, right? Also, again, just take what resonates. Don't try and fit the story into your, whatever it is that's going on with you. Chances are it's just not for you, that message. It's possible that it could have been it could possibly be for someone else, right? So do be mindful of that. Also, just to let you know, I do mid-month readings as well, and some pick a cards. So again, if this reading doesn't really resonate with you, just check some of my other videos out for your moon, your rising, your Venus, or Jupiter as well. Okay, so again, for those of you who are new, I tend to shuffle and do like a pre-meditation beforehand. So with you, Sagittarius, I did it earlier in the day. I literally was feeling very... it was first thing in the morning, so I literally did my prayers, my meditation, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do Sagittarius's pre-meditation. And then for whatever reason, it just took me till midday, evening, to now really sit down to be able to record this video. So some of the messages that I kind of received for you guys this month, or coming into the month of September, was a few different things and kind of scattered all over the place. So one of the first card I think that jumped out at me was the High Priestess, right? So that tells me that right now you are trying to trust yourself and using your intuition, right? You're the High Priestess. It could also be that there's some sort of secret or secrets in the midst right now, and you're kind of seeing through all of that, right? Could be you that's keeping those secrets, right, Sagittarius? Doesn't always have to be the cross watcher, okay? Also, I did see the Seven of Wands, so that tells me that you're feeling at a point, you're actually at a point in your life where you're kind of feeling you have to protect yourself, or at least, from competition. It could be at work, right? You're just you're having to watch your back for some reason. It could be in a relationship, right? Maybe a relationship's not going too well, and you're feeling like you're up against something, right? After that, I did receive the Eight of Cups. So for me as a reader, that's really, it's it's really that whole retreating, right? Withdrawing and moving on kind of thing. It could be that you're at that phase where you're withdrawing from certain individuals, or you're just moving on from this person. Maybe it's a relationship that you've been going at it for a while and it just seems to not work. It's not working, right? It's the same old arguments over time and time again. So you're deciding to move on. Again, this could be the other person. Maybe someone's left you and you're not sure why. Maybe it's just for them, they just don't feel it anymore. Something is not where they want to be, right? So again, it's that feeling of abandonment there too. Also, I did get the Nine of Cups, which right away, like, boom, that's a great card. I love to get that, right? Wishes coming true. Just having that, like, standing in your whole, like, you know, material abundance, and just having that overall good feeling, like, you know, you're happy, you're content in your life at the moment, right? But again, it may not be that that's where you are. It just may be that that's something you're wishing. And again, you know, I am a firm believer that you have the power to change your future. So if you start thinking that I can do this, I will do this, yes, I did this, like, that's it. It's, you don't even have to, like, go back to that dark place, right? Like, your life's going to fully, like, keep on rolling it through a good, you know, calm waters, I believe. Just, you have to put yourself in that mind space, right? The next card out was the King of Pentacles, right? So that, again, Sagittarius, that could be someone that you are currently dealing with. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus, right? Someone, you know, for in the light, how I see, like, the King of Pentacles, or his good qualities are that, you know, he's a hard worker. He's, you know, he's able to stand on his own 2 feet. He can provide, right? He's a good father, whatever, right? Mother if you're a woman. But there are some other qualities about this King of, you know, this King of Pentacles that we don't really talk about, right? That, like, yes, you're super disciplined and you're great at your job, but you're a little bit controlling and, like, stubborn, right? Just saying. Anyways, okay, so that was your pre-meditation, pre-shuffle session, I guess, for September 2019. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more on camera, and we will get into our reading. Okay, divine mother, divine father, spirit guides, ancestors. Please allow messages to come in for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius and producer Jupiter for the month of September 2019. Please allow messages to come in clearly for Sagittarius for the month of September 2019. I appreciate any messages that you have for Sagittarius for September 2019. I kind of feel like things are going to change for you, though. That's the feeling I'm getting as I'm shuffling. Things are changing because every time I shuffle, it's like, oh, it feels different. Like sometimes the cards are stiff, sometimes it's sliding. Like, it's really weird. So I feel like change. Take it as it resonates. All right. If it doesn't resonate, I'm sorry. Try and check another video. All right. What do we have for Sagittarius for September 2019? The messages. Page of Swords. Okay. So you've got attention on you right now. Right? And we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So you've got some attention. Possibly someone is watching you. Right? Could be that the individual is someone who is self-sufficient, a professional for some reason. I'm hearing King of Wands just fell out as well. All right, so this person is watching you. I don't feel the whole gossiping, like I don't think they're talking about you, but if they are talking about you, I don't see it being terrible. Like, I don't see it being like anything, you know, super bad. Like, it's just, well, it's not bad. I just honestly feel like this person's, like, talking about what they admire in you. Like, these qualities, right? The abundance that you have. That's what I'm kind of seeing. Again, this could be the other person, right? Maybe Sagittarius, you've got your eye on someone, and you know you're talking about this person to your friends, right? Or maybe you're talking to this person, right? Because I do see this King of Wands, right? So that's like fire energy right there. Maybe you're involved with, well, that could be you, right? Standing, you know, standing or sitting in your throne, you know, looking at this individual, right? Again, with the king here, he's someone who is, I see someone who is like successful, definitely successful and passionate, like loves what he does, right? And that's what I'm seeing there. At the bottom of the card, I have, or at the deck, I should say, I have the Lover's card, right? So that, right now for your overall message, I'm seeing that this possibly has to do with a relationship, right? A deep relationship, right? Something that, you know, you two balance each other out, right? It's this deep love that you have for this individual, right? But that's, again, that's not to say that this individual or you, Sagittarius, are not successful on your own. Because look, you're, you know, the Nine of Pentacles. So you don't need this King of Wands, right? To feel successful. You already are. Okay? Let's look at this Page of Swords. What's this Page of Swords here for Sagittarius for September? Okay, the Hierophant. Okay. Any other messages? Queen of Cups. I don't know, but I feel like people are gossiping now. Not just watching you, but I feel like you were being watched, or possibly whoever you're dealing with, this person, was in a relationship, or you, yeah, or it could be you in a relationship. But I feel like in a marriage, I feel there's a marriage somewhere. But I don't feel like you're happy in your marriage. Like, I don't feel that it's, yeah, I honestly felt like it should be reversed. I don't think you're happy in your marriage. I think that with the Queen of Cups there, like Queen of Cups is usually very intuitive, compassionate, right, calm. But she's been hurt a lot, and she knows to be generous, but she also knows how to hold on to her feelings, right, and when to say what. I feel like the Queen of Cups is a little bit more secretive than we think, right? She almost got that like High Priestess vibe, like just a step away from getting there, right? And that's what I'm kind of feeling. So there's definitely somebody's watching, someone's jealous, maybe somebody was in a relationship or has been off and on again, whatever type relationship, and this person knows that possibly they're interested in someone else, right? Maybe that's you, Sagittarius. Maybe that's you. Or maybe you're that person who's interested in this someone else, right? Could be a Virgo. Could be another earth sign. But here, let's look at this Nine of Pentacles. Whoa. Right. So I got two cards that fell out for Nine of Pentacles. I got the Three of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Right? So right away when I see that, that tells me you're definitely waiting on this individual. Okay, so again, maybe this individual is married right now and you really have your eye on this person and you're waiting. You've been patient. It's like this has been going on for so long, right? But it's time to make a choice, right? Whether it's them who needs to make this choice or you need to make the choice of like moving on, right? Or I don't think per se moving on. I think it's more so like being a little bit more giving, okay? Or be open to receiving. I'm not condoning cheating on husbands or wives or any of that, but again, I do think like a decision has to be made, right? Like planning, you have to make a choice, right? You can't, right? You can't have both. You can't have the Queen of Cups and you can't have the Nine of Pentacles, right? You got to choose one or the other, right? Again, I almost feel like too, if this, again, this might not be a message for everyone. It might be just for one of you. But I almost feel like there's an individual who gave a lot more than received in a relationship. It might not have been with this. I don't think it was with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like it was with someone else. It's possible. And they're seeing that at one time, maybe this individual is a giving individual, right? And they're like, why is this person like still giving to me, still cares about me after all this time, after waiting, you know, like all this time. Take it how it resonates, Sagittarius. I'm telling you, this is what I'm feeling. So some of you definitely were in a relationship that ended. Some of you are still married, but you're questioning things. Some of you are single and like literally have your eye on this person, okay? But yeah. And then others of you are in that struggle, or not, well, I don't want to say struggle, but you're in that phase of like having to make a choice. Woo. Wow. That was intense. Sorry about that. That was intense. I like was not expecting that. But that it is what it is. Just knocked down. So that was a message for somebody there. Definitely I can't even like grasp. Well, so you gotta watch that part again and really like focus on what I was saying, because that message was probably for you. Anyway, let's go look at this King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here? Woo! Oh my. Oh my. So this King of Wands is someone who is bringing you a Six of Wands and an Ace of Pentacles. So, if this is a work-related situation, I feel like there are individuals at work who are really watching you, and are going to probably offer you a promotion, possibly. I feel like you've kind of gone through or have been doing like stepping up your game at work in a sense, right? And like really showing that you can be victorious, right? And getting that like recognition, and like maybe you've had to like you were left in charge a couple times or something, and like you thought, oh, nobody would, like, you didn't really think anything of it, but like no, someone was watching, someone was really watching, okay? And because of that, you're possibly going to get a promotion or a raise, or you know, or it could be someone else who like sees your value and definitely wants to offer you more. Okay? Alright, so let's get to this offer. What's this Ace of Pentacles? Okay. Six of Cups. So again, if this is related to a relationship where someone wants to offer you this, offer you something, I honestly think it's someone from your past. It's someone you've known, someone you like when you were younger. Just innocence comes to mind. Like you were young, you were a child in like whatever, even though you possibly could have been in your early 20s or whatever, but it doesn't matter whether you were a teenager or in your early 20s or whatever. You're still a child in like the grand scheme of things, right? I just feel like reunions are possibly in the works right now. Any other messages regarding the... Ooh. Okay. There's a lot of stuff here, but I'm gonna take it. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. I got the Empress and the Fool. So some of you, Sagittariuses or cross watchers, are going to step up their game now at some point. I feel like they are working hard. They're going to work hard, even harder, to get this Empress, to get this abundance, to be with you, right? They're going to take, or maybe this Empress is going to take a leap of faith, right? And totally come towards you. It's possible, right? Take the chance, right? Like I honestly, I know a lot of you get stuck on that whole past thing, and the past is the past. Maybe it's not even someone that you, again, you may have dated them when you were super young, and all your issues were like trivial, nothing in comparison to issues that you've had to deal with presently or even in the recent past, right? Like after them kind of thing. So again, take it how it resonates. All right, let's look at these lovers. Woo! Lovers. Oh my gosh, guys. You guys are killing me. Guys are killing me. Yeah. So, I keep wanting to put my cards there, but then it blocks everything. So, alright. So, with the lovers, right? Guys, I don't normally read them reversed. Not that I don't. I just, if the meaning comes to me, like if it does, like, if I feel like it resonates with it in the reverse, or if it does fall in the reverse, I tend to read it how I feel it comes out, right? But I'm just doing this for like your sake. I got the Tower in reverse, and I got this Knight of Wands. So I feel like this relationship was something that you didn't want to end. Like you guys were stalling at one point. It's like on again, off again, on again, off again, and you stalled. You legit did not, like, it could happen, and it was like in your mind it wasn't real. Whatever happened there though, I feel like right now you're like, someone is coming in. They're that Knight of Wands. Like usually I like to like, oh, he's a playboy, or people like to say like, oh, he's, you know, he's just like, when I see him in a reading, it just, I don't, it's that energy of like passion and lust energy, right? So that's not always, it might be good right now, right? But you need to like really think about, let me see, let me look at this Knight of Wands. Any messages regarding the Knight of Wands? Okay. So I'm just going to read it like this because that's what they're telling me to. So normally that would be celebrations. Upside down, it's telling me, like in reverse, it's telling me that although like it's like your celebration is going to be canceled. A canceling of it is going to take place. Like something is not going to work out the way you were hoping. I really hope that's not the case. I really hope, you know, you guys manage to work things out. But I almost feel like one person is like thinking this is what they want, but they don't want to think about it at the same time because they don't want to get their hopes up. But I am like, they feel like the other person may feel this like passion energy, but when it comes down to it, would they leave their husband or wife for you? And is it right for them to really like do that? Like end something like for someone? Like, hey, I'm not going to judge people for doing what they do, right? But like, if you're not happy, I guess that's something you need to think about, right? I mean, I can't say what I would do in that position because you know, but I would try to like work things out for sure, right? But I mean, it gets a point in time where it's like, how many times do you have to try and work things out before it's like, I can't do this anymore? All right, Sagittarius. So I'm going to do shuffle these oracle cards, and we'll get a few more messages for you, and then we're going to call it a day. Because honestly, Saggy, there's a lot of messages here, and I really, like, again, if this resonates with anybody, please do, you know, comment below, do like, share, subscribe. Okay, to another divine bonus for God's ancestors. These messages to come regarding Sagittarius for September 2019. No messages to come for Sagittarius. For September 2019. I get there's arguing happening. I don't know, again, if this is between the couple. I don't want to say this is between you and that. I don't even know. Again, it depends on who's watching. I don't think it's like there's arguing. I'm just saying arguing. Okay, someone is like, maybe the married couple's arguing, maybe the person who was in just a relationship and left the relationship, like they're still arguing going on, or maybe you're just thinking about arguments, right? Anyway, you're just thinking about your past and how you argued, but it's like maybe in one case, like with one, I don't know, one of the storylines here, I don't think like what you argued about was anything serious. Although for others, it might be. Okay. Messages for Sagittarius for September 2019. Show them clearly, please. Messages for Sagittarius. Ooh, huge cards. Okay, messages for Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius for September 2019. Messages for Sagittarius. Oh, it's too many cards. Alright. Messages for Sagittarius for September 2019. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, Saggies. Okay. So for your first card, you got abundance in reverse. So right now you are feeling that lack mentality, right? Could be you in a marriage right now. You're just staring at that cup, not staring at the individual, right? Here, right, like you feel like you're not fulfilled, right? You're just, even though you got all this stuff going on like around you, you're like focused on one thing, right? That's what I get from there, right? So get out of that lack mentality that, like, you know, definitely it's like holding you back. For your second card, you got knowledge in reverse. So this speaks to me and says that what you think you know, you don't know. So you think you know a person or their past or whatever, like, again, but you don't know, right? Or information that you've received in some way, shape, or form, right, is not correct. That's what I see. Could be wrong. Maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe it's the other person involved here. Maybe they're not seeing something. Or they're seeing way too much. They're looking way too into, like, to something, and it's not giving them answers. It's just keeping them in this perpetual cycle. Okay? Your third card out is the King of Water in reverse. Could be dealing with Pisces. Don't have to be. Could be another water sign. But generally the King of Water is, when in the reverse, you don't want to piss him off. He looks angry. Yeah, he can become angry. He can become quite volatile. You know, he may try to drown you. But again, I think it's more so like, don't keep him in the dark. You know, make sure that you are upfront with this individual. And maybe this is you, Sagittarius. Maybe you're pissed off because someone's keeping a secret, or someone is keeping things from you. Or it could just be, again, you're in this lack mentality and you're pissed off about it. Like, why do they have that person and I don't, right? Like, what is it about them? Like, just get yourself out of that, right? Because if that's the mentality you're going to be in, you're never going to attract that individual, right? Like, if this individual is a Nine of Pentacles, they ain't coming near you. They ain't coming near you if you're in this mentality. So, pull up your pants, okay, and take a leap of faith and listen for real, right? And just stop digging at, like, asking, like, basically asking the same damn questions over and over again. If they've already given you the answer, then you're obviously not listening, right? Again, vice versa, right? Maybe you're sick and tired of, like, you know, telling someone exactly what's pissing you off, and you feel like they are not listening, they don't hear you at this point. It's like, what do I do now, right? Maybe it's like, maybe you just need to actually, you know, take some action, right? Take some action instead of, like, sitting back, right? Because once, I believe, like, once you're in a relationship where you feel like you're just like, oh, fuck it, I don't even want to do this anymore, but I don't want to bother with it, so I'm just going to leave it, then, you know, things are serious, right? Could be depression there too. Just saying. Anyway, Sagittarius, this has been your September 2019 general reading for this month. Please do give it a thumbs up if you like the video. Do share, subscribe as well. And do comment if something resonated with you. I'd love to hear about it. Okay? Many blessings. Bye.